Hi everyone, this is Aditi Mallesh. Thank you for joining my session. Today, we'll be discussing on 0 to 50, engineering sub-50 millisecond IAM architecture for high-stake gaming platform. In the competitive world of online gaming and betting, every millisecond of authentication latency directly impacts user experience, revenue, and security. Let's discuss on an innovative identity and access management architecture that consistently achieves sub-50 millisecond authentication speed across global markets at scale. This presentation reveals the engineering decisions, implementation details, and measurable results for a high-performance IAM system, providing actionable insights for technology leaders seeking millisecond-level responsiveness in today's gaming landscape. Let's start with discussing on the business impact of authentication speed. Our data shows the direct correlation between authentication speed and business success. When authentication time exceeds 100 milliseconds, transaction completion rate drops dramatically. Players expect instantaneous responses, especially during time-sensitive gaming or betting opportunities. By optimizing authentication, we have seen significant improvements across key performance metrics. Our data 18% reduction in transaction abandonment, with 27% increase in user retention, leading to 32% rise in revenue growth. Let's discuss on the global authentication architecture. The proposed architecture leverages strategically positioned edge-deployed identity proxies that dramatically reduce latency while simultaneously lowering infrastructure cost. By bringing authentication closer to users, we have cut network transmission time by an average of 65 milliseconds across global markets. We used Stateless JWT authentication system. Our system leveraged short-lived JWTs with ES-256 cryptographic signing to process thousands of transactions per second with zero database lookup, maintaining robust security without sacrificing speed. This stateless approach eliminates database bottlenecks while allowing instant revocation through a distributed block list when necessary. We also implemented real-time fraud detection. Our system analyzes behavioral patterns through streaming technologies to identify suspicious activities before transactions complete. By continuously monitoring interaction patterns, device fingerprints, and transaction velocity, we can detect anomalies without adding authentication latency for legitimate users. We also utilized intelligent KYC and compliance metrics. By intelligently offloading KYC and trust scoring processes, we have eliminated authentication bottlenecks while improving regulatory compliance across diverse markets. Our system adapts verification requirements based on jurisdiction, player behavior, and transaction patterns, applying appropriate compliance measures without impacting authentication speed. Our system integrated web authentication and FIDO2 integration. Our integration of these standards reduced login friction, resulting in measurable increase in microtransaction conversion rates among high-value player segments. By leveraging device-based biometric authentication, we have eliminated password-related friction while substantially improving security posture. Players can seamlessly authenticate across devices using fingerprints, facial recognition, or security keys, reducing the cognitive load of remembering credentials while making account takeovers virtually impossible. Some of the performance benchmarks from our study. We have conducted comprehensive benchmarks comparing traditional IAM approach against our optimized architecture across various gaming scenarios. The results consistently show our system outperforming industry standards by 3 to 7 times, with our edge-based JWT authentication delivering 32 millisecond average response time globally. Some of the implementation challenges and the solutions we followed. Our journey to sub-50 millisecond authentication wasn't without obstacles. By addressing the core challenges with innovative solutions, we have created a system that balances speed, security, and compliance without compromise. Some of the challenges were JWTs can't be immediately revoked. The solution we found was a short 5-minute lifetime with silent background research combined with distributed revocation list for compromised tokens. Another challenge was maintaining consistent auth policy across regions. To overcome that, we had to use centralized policy management with atomic version updates propagated to edge nodes through resilient messaging system. Our next challenge was the varying KYC requirement across jurisdictions. To overcome that, we had to deploy region-specific compliance module with local data residency where required, separated from core authentication workflow. Some of the business outcomes and the impact. The impact of this authentication improvement extends far beyond technical metrics. Players experience a seamless, frictionless environment that encourages engagement and builds trust. While the business benefits from higher conversion rate and operational efficiency. Some of the metrics is present above. We did see 92% reduction in authentication-related support tickets, 4.8 out of 5 average rating, which was up from 3.6. For operational efficiency, 43% of infrastructural cost was reduced, and 72% of peak time scaling events were reduced. For security improvements, we saw 67% reduction in account takeover attempts, and 98% decrease in successful credential stuffing attacks. Thus, the revenue growth saw 16% increase in average transaction value and 24% higher conversion on time-sensitive betting opportunities. The implementation roadmap and recommendation. Begin your journey to millisecond-level authentication with this phased approach. We recommend starting with a pilot in your highest value region to demonstrate immediate business impact before expanding globally. Focus first on core authentication speed before implementing advanced features like biometrics and behavioral analysis. I look forward to discuss further on our approach and to answer any questions that you have. Hope this gave some idea on how to seek millisecond level response time and how to build that architecture. Thank you for joining my session. Hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.